My name is Christopher John Francis Boone. I know all the countries of the world and their capital cities, and every prime number up to 7,507. I find people confusing. This is for two main reasons. The first main reason is that people do a lot of talking without using any words. Siobhan says that if you raise one eyebrow, it can mean lots of different things. It can mean, I want to do sex with you. And it can also mean, I think that what you just said was very stupid. Siobhan also says that if you close your mouth and breathe out loudly through your nose, it can mean that you are relaxed, or that you are bored, or that you are angry. And it all depends on how much air comes out of your nose, and how fast, and what shape your mouth is, and when you do it, and how you are sitting, and what you just said before, and hundreds of other things which are too complicated to work out in a few seconds. The second main reason is that people are examples of metaphors. I laughed my socks off. He was the apple of her eye. They had a skeleton in the cupboard. We had a real pig of a day. The dog was stone dead. The word metaphor comes from the Greek language, which means from one place to another, and to carry, and it is when you describe something by using a word for something that it isn't. This means that the word metaphor is a metaphor. I think it should be called a lie, because a pig is not like a day, and people do not have skeletons in their cupboards. And when I try and make a picture of the phrase in my head, it just confuses me, because imagining an apple in someone's eye doesn't have anything to do with liking someone a lot. Get what the person was talking about.
Curious incident of the dog in the night time is told from the perspective of Christopher, a 15-year-old with Asperger's, or now since DSM-5, one form of autism spectrum disorder. It's a portrayal of ordinary life, showing the highs and lows of living with autism spectrum disorder and living with someone who has autism spectrum disorder. In the text, Christopher lives with his father. His mother has left, and the reader is shown that a major factor in her leaving was the strain of parenting Christopher, and although that's revealed to us, Christopher's been told that she died of a heart attack, which during the story he learns to not be true. The story is focused around Christopher's determination to investigate the murder of a neighbour's dog and the other things he discovers during the course of his investigation. The text reveals a number of stereotypical behaviours that people with autism spectrum disorder exhibit, and as one critic comments, there are too many to be a totally realistic portrayal. However, I think this is something that's a real strength of the text, and alongside of the portrayals of the behaviours, we have Christopher telling us of strategies that he's been taught to help him deal with them, or to minimise their disruptiveness to others. I've chosen this text as being useful for raising awareness of autism spectrum disorder for pre-service teachers, and because they appear in the story, police officers and public transport workers. I also feel that students in upper primary and secondary schools would benefit from it, especially if they have classmates with autism spectrum disorder. In the UK, this text has been set as a prescribed text. I was introduced to the text as an undergrad when a maths lecturer set the reading of it as a homework task, and we then spent a whole tutorial session on it. At the time, I had no experience of autism spectrum disorder, and I really didn't get the text, but now I feel that I do. So I commend to you for your edification The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Night Time by Mark Haddon. Thank you.